Where did Armando go?
He went to go get water. He's thirsty.
He had a dry throat.
He's coughing like a maniac.
He's hitting that death vape.
Dude, I can't believe he still has it. He's
Insane.
like, yeah, no, it makes you feel like he's like microdosing anxiety, which is honestly a very Capricorn thing of him to do. Life's going too well. Let me hit the death vape so I can fucking feel something.
Bad is at least something.
It's like the Arrested Development where it's like, don't open, dead dove inside. And he's like, I don't know what I was expecting. That's him with the death vape.
He just needs to like put like a sticker of like the Hat Man on that vape.
Just one of those stickers. You know how they have like the nicotine stickers on cigarettes, like the fucked up ones in Mexico?
Yeah, the ones that show you like a lung. Yeah.
It's one of those where it's just like a little shadow man. And it's like, warning, this stuff is not addictive, but it will fuck up your shit. And it will ruin the vibe for the rest of the night.
And the picture on the thing is like a POV from in bed. It's like a POV from in bed and seeing the shadow man
at the foot of bed.
At the foot of the bed. Yeah.
The brand name is just, you're gonna have to sleep this one off.
This day is over. It is done. Charge to the game.
Oh, look who's back.
Anyway, we just made a social clip for you.
What is it?
You're talking about the death vape.
You mean this?
Yeah. God damn it!
Stop! Well, this is gonna be weird for the rest of the episode.
Welcome everybody to Boyfriend Material, the only relationship advice show that'll ruin your relationship. I am your lovable BF, Armando Torres. Joining me as always is...
your long distance BF, Andrew Rosas.
Oh, and of course...
your toxic U-hauling lesbian, Griff. Hi. How's it going?
Okay, before we even begin giving advice or doing anything, we just found out that Griff is the world's most unfortunate lesbian, I guess is the way to put it.
Oh yeah. We found out that she is actually just a walking embodiment of spitting in God's face.
Is it my devastatingly huge tits that I hide from the world? Is it
yes.
that?
It's that mixed with the thing we just learned.
Yeah. Which I don't know if you want to talk about. We'll get to it.
No, sure. We'll get to it.
We also...
I got to the bottom of it.
So to speak.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I got to preface this by saying I understand why people like you and Billie Eilish do what you do. And I understand it's uncomfortable. I understand it's not the way that you see your body and your mind. I understand all of those things as a person. But as a man, how dare you fucking cage up those tigers? You know what I'm saying? Those fucking A1 faster than shit lions that you keep caged up in the zoo.
It's unlimited wasted potential.
You're homeschooling geniuses. What are you doing, buddy?
No, just someone with a gas nozzle pointing it into a sewer grate. Just like just pouring gasoline right into the reservoir.
Oh God.
To make everything worse, you came into this, I almost called it a meeting because that's what it feels like when you look at my camera. I give Zoom call at a marketing agency vibes.
Could everybody turn their cameras on? I really would like it if everyone turned their cameras on.
You are embodying our former boss right now. No, when we joined into this call that we all please had to turn our cameras on for, you dropped some knowledge on us that you were doing a big goof 'em up as a bit and made a horrifying realization.
Yeah, I made a very horrifying realization that I have zero gag reflex. I spit in God's face every day.
Something in the factory, there was a goof 'em up, and like something happened somewhere on the assembly line and they forgot to flip a switch or do something.
And not to mention the dump truck ass. I don't want any of it. If I could find someone and Freaky Friday with them, I feel like this would be a better scenario for both of us.
Ass set on Pixar Mom. Yeah, it's bad.
I feel like somewhere in Atlanta, there's a gay, toxic SoundCloud rapper who's also very confused. They're like, in their mind, they're like, I know I should be leeching off of a girlfriend right now. but everything tells me dick. I don't get it.
They got the labels mixed up in the in the factory where they make people in the Seoul distribution center.
Yeah.
Hey, you sent that shipment out on Wednesday? I packed it with the Friday goods. Friday's the gay shipment.
Oh no!
No. God's gonna be pissed.
God. I guess, fuck, just put it with all those daughters that we got sent back from China, I guess. Fuck.
Oh, man, God doesn't even know we're making these. Fuck. We're doing these on the sneak.
Put them in the future thought daughter section.
Oh, God, I love the idea that gay people are made like Flamin' Hot Cheetos, like the janitor was making them in his spare time. Like he was like, yeah, I took the normal person and then I put some flamin' on them.
I dusted them.
I dusted them. That's why they're all glittery.
Big guy can't know about this.
God can't know we're flavor blasting them.
No, I'm just picturing like the janitor angel, and he's got those big old headphones that janitors wear in like 90s movies where hijinks are ensuing.
Oh yeah,
and he's just like dancing and mopping, and he just like knocks over the gay bucket into the people machine.
Gay bucket, not for use, it says as it spills onto the conveyor belt.
It's a fucking Powerpuff Girls Chemical X.
Oops, all gays.
Happy Pride Month.
Speaking of Pride Month, I do want to talk about the unreleased Midnight Snack Pride Month tweet that we had written that just said gay that I forgot to tweet out.
It's not too late.
Just tweet it out now. It's all month.
You know what? I'm tweeting that shit out in September, dude. I'm doing it late.
You just tweet it out now, and then on Wednesday, just tweet out black. For those of you listening, we're 3 days away from Juneteenth.
That's right. At the time of this recording.
Oh my God. Oh.
Texas still hadn't informed the slaves they were free.
Jesus Christ. All right. If you're new to boyfriend material, good news. So are we. It's episode 3. We're still figuring everything out, but here's the premise. You come to us with your relationship questions, and then we give you advice that guarantees that you'll be dumped. And we've got 3 questions this week. And here's our first one. I met the most amazing dude in the world. I mean, we really hit it off and connect on all levels. But he has the same name as my dad. He also really loves it when I moan his name, too. But I can't do it without thinking about my father. What should I do? Do I dump him?
This is a category 5 hachi machi.
First of all, I wouldn't even swipe on someone with the same name as a parent.
Really?
No, that's weird.
Okay. I feel the same way. However, if your dad's name is Richard, you start dating a Richard, like, can you make him go by Rick?
Well, first of all, why are you also dating a 50-year-old man? Because I don't know that I've met a Richard under the age of 50 ever.
I had a plant that my roommate wanted to name the same name as my mother, and I said no.
Yeah, of course.
A plant?
Well, I bought this plant, and it was like, we looked at this plant, and we said, this is kind of like a sexy plant. And she was like, let's give it a sexy name. And I was like what? And then she just said my mother's name.
Ooh.
And I said, no, we won't be doing that. We won't be doing that.
Can I ask?
We will not be doing that.
Had they met your mother yet?
No.
Oh, thank
No.
God.
And they also
God
didn't know
Christ.
my mom's name. So
I would love it if this happened like right after parents visit the campus day or whatever. And like they did it immediately after meeting
this
your mom.
plant's so sexy. Let's name it something crazy like, I don't know, Estelle.
Estelle is a pretty sexy name. I'm sorry if that's your mother's real name. I don't think it is, but
No, it's not.
because if it was, I'd be dating your mom right now.
Okay.
This is definitely a problem. It's bad enough, 1, that they have the same name, and that 2, they want it to repeat and first of all, said moan in the email.
Yeah,
Vile. So
yeah,
that's gotta go.
Is that what it sounds like when people gag? I wouldn't know.
Oh my god. I love the idea of one sad boyfriend material listener turning off the podcast as we say, like, first of all, moaning the name and saying that in the email. Fuck you dumb piece of shit.
Just freaking Charlie Brown music as they close the podcast app on their phone.
I'm saying that to the boyfriend mostly because he's got to know. She has to have been like, that's my dad's name. He has to be aware of that fact, which makes me now suspicious of him.
Interesting. This is something I had not thought of, that he might be aware of the situation. I guess in the email, the way it was written, I thought that it was like a new thing. Like they met somewhere, they hooked up, they were like in the morning, you know, I'm building a whole fucking rom-com in my head. In the morning, they're like, hey, you want to go get eggs or whatever normal people say? And then they went out to breakfast. They had like a wonderful time and they've just been seeing each other.
She's his boyfriend though.
Yeah.
Which to me insinuates having had upwards of 5, if not 7 conversations.
Okay. Getting the boyfriend or girlfriend designation necessitates at least 5 conversations.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I'm rereading this. I met the most amazing dude in the world. I mean, we really hit it off and connect on all levels. I don't think they're dating yet.
Okay.
I think they want to
Oh.
date. And the thing that's stopping them from being able to is this name hurdle.
Ask his middle name.
True. No, seriously, true. Yeah, if you got to do the switch. You got to do the switch.
It's Adolf. My middle name is Adolf.
Okay, Dolphy. Addie. What's up, Addie? Fifi, let's go. Like, you can pick that more than your father's name.
Oh, Midnight Stack, not mention Hitler challenge, impossible.
Impossible.
Any completion.
Any completion impossible. My mom has a very, I would say both of my parents have fairly uncommon names, you know, like names that I don't really hear out in the wild too often. But if your dad's name is like John or James or something, like that fucks up like 20% of the dating population, right? Like that can't, I don't know.
You can't have, but also I feel like at that point, if you can get past that hurdle to date, then he's just babe for life.
Yes.
Babe.
That
babe
is,
for
yeah,
life.
that's why fucking pet names were invented, because back in the day there was only like 40 fucking names and all of them were versions of Badiah, something blank Adiah. And you needed pet names so that you could not feel like you were fucking your father.
There was a time when the only names were books of the Bible.
Yeah.
That was just all the names available. Let me throw this out at you.
Okay.
Because the whole time I'm thinking, it's like, oh man, that'd be so hard to get over. That'd be so hard to like wrap my head around. But then I'm thinking, how often do I even think about or call my parent by their first name? Literally never. Like I've never said my mom's name or my dad, like at all.
But but what if saying it invokes the thought?
What if it conjures their spirit?
Yeah.
What if, I thought you were
Get
saying
out
like,
of here, ghost!
what if saying it is like that scene in Akira where you see the flashes of
No, literally, that's what I'm saying. It's like you say it and then it's just Disney World. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. These tree of life memories that flash in your head.
Yeah, oh man. The only thing I keep thinking about is how much worse it could be, like, if they both go by the same shortened version of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like again, I'm sorry that I keep using this fucking example, but like they're named Richard and they both go by like Ricky or something. Like that fucking sucks.
That would suck.
Well, first of all, you have to get past the guy's rat tail. If his name is Ricky, that's the thing you have to
I
get
knew
past
Ricky
first.
with a rat tail.
They all have rat tails. They're fucking named Ricky. They all have rat tails. They all at some point drove a 92 Honda Civic, and at some point in time, they've stolen a catalytic converter. That's all Ricky's ever.
Exactly. 50% chance they broke an arm on a dirt bike.
Yeah.
I guarantee on a motorized bike. I
God.
guarantee it.
You know how we were talking earlier about how gay people were made when they accidentally spilled fabulousness onto the conveyor belt? Ricky's were made when a raccoon got stuck in the machine. People.
That's what the rat tail's made out of.
Yeah, exactly.
When a raccoon who was holding a pack of Pall Malls.
I didn't even know raccoons could be behind on their child support payments.
Sugar, spice, a packet of Zins. This combined together to make all Rickies on Earth. Oh my God. The more I think about this, the more I feel like the only solution is to break up or like to not move forward with this as a relationship. Like I just think it's too, I don't know. I think it's too weird.
It's too weird. Again, find out his middle name or move on. Hope it's not Ricky.
Yeah, there's also like, depending on who you are, there's like a 50 to 60% chance he also looks like your dad too. Like I'm sure there's worse things about this that you didn't mention in the email. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's some real a freaking end of Usual Suspects like putting the clues together.
Yes.
Like a moment of seeing like flashes, like same polo shirt, same swept back black hair. Like
you know what? You're absolutely right. You've tapped into something that I didn't even consider at first. I am watching myself slowly become a different, more updated version of my father and my stepfather. Like real time, I'm watching it happen. Like I never thought I would be this guy. And the other day I was on the couch watching YouTube, smoking a joint, which is fucking new as shit. And then I saw a video that was like, the history of feudal Japan, and I went, I'll put that shit on real quick. Yeah, fuck yeah. That's just new History Channel. It's just the same shit.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same shit, just on a new like I'm watching that happen.
Fuck, that was me too. What? Okay,
That's
is it
what
about
I'm saying.
Aging that makes you like, I do want to sit here for an hour and a half and learn about the terracotta army they found in China 50 years ago.
Yes. Yep. It's some. I don't know. You hit a certain point in age, and a thing in your brain goes like, "We got to learn from generations past," and also like, I'm thinking of voting conservative. You know, like it just happens. And I'm not there yet. I'm not fully in there. No.
Well, you don't own a house yet. I think that sets in with property ownership.
Yeah,
that's when the timer starts.
But behind the behind the jokes is a truth, which is that like I'm slowly becoming more and more like my father and my stepfather. And if you date somebody with the same name as your dad, you're just going to watch them become your father. And that fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Unless you like your dad, I guess. Which,
not that much, though.
Yeah. I don't know that I could do it.
So, via con Dios, and dude, get out of there. Or new name. Get new pet name.
Yeah, and no. New name. Make him change the name legally.
You guys got a date with the courthouse.
I can't believe that it took us 3 episodes to get to our first advice that is essentially break up. Just break up.
Just because we're optimists.
That's true. Yeah.
We're like, you can work around anything.
Oh, all right.
This.
We've got our second question this week. My girlfriend and I just moved in together, and about 95% of my bathroom counter space has just become hers. I mean, I have no place to put anything down in there. When I bring it up, she doesn't think it's a problem, but I have to keep all my stuff in the drawers or else it's messy? Question mark. What do I do?
Oh, my friend, you are. You said your countertop is France in World War II.
Yes,
You're just getting occupied.
You give them a toothbrush in the bathroom and you think that'll quell it. And it's like, well, they don't need any more than that. And then they just take and they take for the motherland.
It starts as a toothbrush, and then things that you both could use start migrating onto the counter. And then it's slowly but surely stuff only they use is on the counter. And then all of a sudden, all your stuff is in a fucking drawer at the bottom.
Okay, here's the thing. All dudes' bathroom counters look like the stereotype of all dudes' apartments. Like, you know how we just have a bed frame and a TV and a PlayStation 4? That's what our bathroom counter is like. We have one washcloth, we have a toothbrush, and maybe we have toothpaste. That's it.
And you all have that same watery bottle of hand soap that is mostly just water with suds at the top that is not getting anyone's hands clean. I think we should talk about that more.
It's like the 100-year soup. You know how they just keep adding new water?
Yes.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
Speaking of bathrooms, can I take a tangent super
Yeah.
quick?
Yeah, of course.
I just moved into Andrew's old apartment, and he left some items behind that are in his home, but I know... Okay, so here's the thing. I know Andrew fucks, and I'm going to list the reasons why. Tampons, pads, and panty liners. They're different. It matters. What I can only describe as a purchase from Lush that only a woman that Andrew would bring home would use, and Andrew himself would not use. It was like or actually, I don't know, was that your night cream from Lush, Andrew?
That was not my night cream.
My man.
Upwards of 2 different non-aerosol room sprays in the bathroom, one of which I also owned myself. And a removable shower head. Andrew fucks.
I'm not beating these closer accusations. I'm so sorry.
There is a reason we called it the closer's apartment. It's because it fucking ruled and Andrew crushed pussy. Or here's the big or is the items that you mentioned either describe somebody who fucks a lot or who hasn't fucked since their wife left them. That's it. Those are the two.
Oh god, Andrew, did your wife just die? Do you have videos of her under a white blanket as sunlight streams through?
Guys, you don't know. I didn't move to Oregon because I just wanted to change the scenery. I had to get away because I'm the John Wick of Austin. I'm just watching videos of my dead wife on my phone constantly and just going fucking just berserk on a bunch of an assassin's guild.
Oh my god. They didn't kill your dog, they killed your favorite coffee chain, and now you're seeking revenge.
Against the tech bros who did all the fucking financing. Oh my god. This short soldier coffee shop.
Sticking with this segment, I do want to provide some fucking free game out there. To all the fellas that are there. There are a small amount of things that as a dude, especially as a young dude, I want to specify that you don't think about having in your restroom that is going to make you boyfriend material. First and foremost, a fucking trash can. All dudes, we think that anything that happens in the bathroom can just be flushed down the toilet. Because that's how we've operated our entire lives. You pee a little on the seat, toilet paper in the toilet. You poop, toilet paper in the toilet. Kleenex, toilet paper in the toilet. Women have things that they cannot flush down the toilet.
Per city ordinance.
Exactly. You need a trash can with a lid, a courtesy lid. That right away will bump you up fucking 9-10 degrees higher.
Women will text their friends about you if you have a trash can with the lid. And the lid is key because if you have a trash can and it's domed with trash, it's worse.
That's worse.
That's
than
a
not
negative.
Having,
that's worse than not having one.
I would prefer to see a Walmart bag on the back of the door than that. I would trust that more. Like honestly, having had friends who are straight women. The things that they raved about in a man's bathroom are a towel for drying your hands that hasn't been there for a year and is crusty with who knows what, just like a hand towel.
Yeah.
Non-bar soap to wash your hands with.
Yes.
Literally more than 2 bottles in the shower.
Yes.
Yep.
In any combination, it could be double soap. It could be one soap, one conditioner. It doesn't matter. More than just an all-in-one soap. They're like, he is a self-care god.
Here's what you got to do. Fucking go to a hotel, all right? Go to a hotel, book a room, go into the bathroom, and just take a note of everything they have in that bathroom. Then go get it for yourself.
For yourself.
Or steal it from the fucking hotel room.
Yes!
You paid for it.
Yeah. Also, you know what's a quick hack to make a woman think that you have your life together? Lotion in the bathroom, not on the nightstand. Please don't have it there. She's just going to think you use it to jerk off. In the bathroom, after you wash your hands, lotion, she's going to be like, oh, he's not a serial killer. It's that simple.
It's that simple.
It's that easy.
If you have a like 3-in-1 body wash bottle only in the shower, her mind is instantly flashing to you having a screaming breakup outside like a fucking P.F. Chang's. That is...
Ricky, I told you I didn't want to come here for my birthday.
That is immediately just...
You know P.F. Chang is my dad's name.
Paul Franklin Chang?
Chinese Catholic.
Yeah. Look, I can't believe I've never thought of this before. Just go to a hotel, book the room, steal everything out of the bathroom, and take it home with you.
And then call down for more.
And yes, that's it. There are so many little things that you can do that will just immediately upgrade your home. Like, for example, having the bed directly on the floor, that's garbage, all right? That's a garbage way to live, and that's awful. But if you have one other piece of furniture, you can start telling women that it's Japanese, and they'll believe you.
Here's the thing, though. But here's the thing. They'll only believe you if two other things are happening. One, you don't use the big light. Mm-hmm. You have lamps and you don't use the big light.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And two, the bed is made.
Yes.
Yes.
That is
critical.
With a comforter.
That is absolutely paramount. If you want, see, there are ways to disguise scumbaggery in various smoke screens and illusions. And yes, absolutely not the big light. In fact, remove the switch that turns the big light on.
Yeah, cover it with a poster.
Yeah, just cover it with a poster. Have I ever told you about the most horrifying male living space I've ever heard about?
Yeah, it's my apartment, and you've been here several times.
First of all, your apartment is lovely and looks like something out of my Instagram reels. Second of all,
hold on, which is really funny to me because the furniture is really nice and it's well decorated.
Yes.
But then there's a bunch of things like drugs and guns hidden all throughout the apartment.
Yeah, but they're aesthetic.
That is true.
Your presentation's really good. My girlfriend's friend went on a date with this dude. Long story short, he conned her into going back to his place. They went to a sports bar, thunderstorm, power went out. He said, let's go to my place. His place is 10 feet down the road. I don't know if he paid someone. I don't know if he paid God. Maybe he's Zeus. And you might think that by the end of the story. They get back to his place. His apartment is empty except for a poster on the wall. I don't know what it is. I'm going to guess The Godfather. And a kayak leaning up against the wall. No furniture, no TV, no couch, no chair, no kitchen table, nothing. She says, oh, did you just move in? He says, no, I've been here for 2 years. Come to the bedroom. It's the only place where you can sit down. She goes into the bedroom. He has I think it was a twin mattress. It was a twin or a full, not enough for two full-size human beings to be on comfortably. And it's the only sitting surface that he has. He has no cable and no Netflix and no way for them to watch this game that he promised that they were going to watch by going to his house. She sits on the bed. He hands her one of those cases of DVDs and goes to the bathroom and says, pick something. She opens up the binder and it is all porn except for one DVD. Do you want to guess what movie it was?
Cars 2. No, I don't.
You're so close. You're in the vicinity.
Zootopia, but the edited version where the bunny has bigger boobies.
I wish. It was Wedding Crashers.
Of course.
It was honestly, if you want a real guess, I know that we had it, but if I was actually trying, it was either going to be Wedding Crashers or 40-Year-Old Virgin unrated.
Unrated.
Edition. Yeah.
I said when I heard this story and she said yes, I said 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
Which is again in that realm. So she left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there would have been a me-shaped hole in the wall.
Yeah.
It's almost so astonishing that it almost gets respect. That like to bring someone back like to Rust Cole's apartment from True Detective season 1 to just like bring them back.
Sorry. Don't sit on that. I'm trying to catch a killer.
Yeah, just to bring like you walk in and go, either you're trying to find a killer or you are one. There's no in between.
Did your wife just leave you?
Oh, yeah. The bar is subterranean. This dude got that person back to their place, albeit under completely false pretenses.
100% false. Didn't even have Netflix.
Couldn't even steal from an ex or a mom with the same name.
Yeah, just like having to like choose the like user profile, like Tammy and like go through their brothers and sisters down to the bottom to theirs. How embarrassing. In a string of indignities. Oh my God.
But how much better would this apartment have been if next to the kayak was like a restored vintage armoire, and they went, the kayak's Japanese actually. It's actually it's super aesthetic and cool. Also,
sorry, my panties are off now.
They evaporated. That's how turned on I am right now.
Don't worry, I have a set of left behinds in the bathroom. We have not even begun to answer the question.
No. I don't even remember what it was.
Well, I'll tell you from personal experience is that you moved in with your partner and they turned your bathroom counter into a goddamn Bed Bath and Body Works, which is what's happened in my personal home. Also, I want to say, I ran that joke by my partner, and their only problem with it was that quote, you have to think of something better than Bed Bath and Body Works because that is an insult to my stuff.
You can say it looks like a spent Sephora gift card. You can say it looks like an Ulta in a Target. That's very specific.
God, that is so
specific. They're always messy.
Oh no, it looks like Black Friday every day in that section.
I'm going to give you a tier list of advice.
Okay.
The first tier is extremely high tier, and it's have different bathrooms. Now, this one, not really feasible for most people, I would say.
In this economy?
2
bathrooms?
Straight up, I'm on team different bedrooms. I think that people should be able to have different bedrooms. Is that feasibly possible with the way of the world all the time? No. Is it a dream that I have? Yes.
I'll raise you separate places. You guys should live separately, completely. In fact, break up. Don't be in each other's lives. I'm gonna keep upping the ante. Just don't be involved with each other. Move to the woods. Get 7 dogs.
You know what? I'm steps into Rocket. I'm going to a different planet, dude. Standing on Mars, looking back at Earth. You know what? Gundam.
I was gonna say Gone Girl yourself. Or you can do what I did. I offered several organizational systems that I was able to tactically get back my half of the sink. There were still some stragglers. Some people did hop the fence, and
what the fuck?
Yeah, because like how you have like your sink, and then in the middle they have like the fence, and then Greg Abbott said because we're in Texas, you have to put those little chainsaws in there so that people's stuff don't migrate to the other side. Yeah. I had to have mine installed last month to stay up to code. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What you should do is buy a bunch of like those. Go to the Container Store, go to Daiso, go to IKEA, go to somewhere, get the cutest thing that you can find that you can pass off as a gift. that will organize all of her little things, and then hopefully you can get back at least a quarter of that counter space, or you can slot your stuff in between hers and live that way for as long as you can manage until you do go to Mars and shoot yourself in that.
Yeah.
Turning your fucking bathroom supplies into the family from Parasite.
Yeah, live on top of it. Yeah. It works for a while.
It stems the avalanche. Yeah.
So I guess this brings me to my second tier of advice, the more affordable one, which is stop being a fucking baby and just say thank you. Because I guarantee their stuff is better than yours ever was.
Mondo, absolutely. I was gonna say, like, you're fighting a land war when the occupying force is like building roads and creating infrastructure and giving you free healthcare, and you're like, we gotta get these assholes out of here. It's like when in movies where like aliens come and like, you know, take over a planet, and they're like, I mean, damn, you know, they eradicated all diseases, they like cleaned up the environment, they like made this whole place really a whole lot better. We got to get these fucking aliens out of here. This feels like, it's like I guarantee you your bathroom looks better, smells better, and you have better products in there.
Yeah, but my fucking toothbrush is figuring out how to make a bomb vest right now because we're taking it back.
Oral-B first reformed. Looks like Ethan Hawke in a Semtech vest.
My fucking beard balm is wearing fucking cheetah shoes, dude. It's kick-ass. It's awesome. A deep cut, but if you're a fan of terrorism, which, maybe not. Shouldn't phrase it that way. They're the shoes that Taliban wears.
And they go hard.
I think you're correct. I think that's the move. I think the stuff that's being brought in is just better. My life has gotten improved because, like, the difference between, I would say, dudes and other people is that dudes acquire new things for the house out of necessity. Like, I got a really awful sunburn, and that's how aloe vera made it into my house. Now there is lotion in my house that I put on the other day, and I like got a whiff of it, and I was like, ooh, and then I just kept smelling my hand throughout the day because it smelled fucking awesome. The stuff is just better. Let it take over. Let it wash over you. Be nourished. Get your fucking skincare up. Level up your life. Also take notes of everything that they have that they're adding into your bathroom, because after she dumps your ass, buy all of it. Again, it's the hotel method part 2.
Yeah, and then the next girl you bring home is going to think that you have your shit together. It's a wonderful cycle.
Or that you're cheating on your wife.
Yeah, exactly. I am not joking when I tell you that because I have Aesop products in my shower, that was broadcasted to a group chat. People were made aware that I had Aesop good shower products in my shower, in a relatively clean shower. Like, so I guarantee you, not only is your bathroom getting an upgrade, it also like should be educating you as the type of stuff, again, for boyfriend material that you should have in there as like a grown functioning adult with their shit together.
100%. You're living in the Futurama episode where Fry gets worms. All right. That's it.
Yes, exactly.
I think that's good advice, right? Just accept it. Just
accept it.
Or for the bit, break up. Get dumped, dude. This is the breakup episode.
You'll have plenty of space on the countertop for tears and a glass of whiskey.
We have one last question for the boyfriend panel today, and it is personally my favorite question that we've gotten on this show so far. I just found out my boyfriend has a full-size, lifelike sex doll that looks just like me. That by itself was a little weird, but hey, no kink shaming here. The problem is, he got it before we met. Should I be worried? End of email.
That was my question.
Holy fuck.
Can I say something brave yet controversial?
Absolutely.
I think it's better that way. He has a type.
You're his fantasy.
You're his fantasy. That should make you feel good. Imagine you go in there and it looks the opposite of you. Doesn't that make you feel worse? if you find the sex doll and it looks nothing like you, like if you went in your boyfriend's phone and you looked at his porn history and it was like big booty Latinas and you are not that, wouldn't you feel bad?
Hey, I went on your phone and I realized that your number one search on Pornhub is opposite of Melissa. What the fuck?
It's just POV videos, but it's of the guy going, "Oh, I'm so glad you're not Melissa right now."
Nothing turns me on more than you not being Melissa.
I'm so glad that you're. And then he just opens his mouth, and an automated voice reads like brown hair and vaguely European features.
It's the TikTok voice.
Yeah. Yes.
Brown hair and vaguely European features. The really happy Kohl's cash one.
I think that is controversial, brave, and maybe a little bit correct. I mean, the only downside I can really see from that, one, is that I'm afraid that they specifically sought somebody out that looked like their sex doll. That's a little weird and a little creepy. However, you are right that you have definitive proof that you are their fantasy. You're this guy's entire everything that they want.
Like, I don't think it's even like that malicious that it's like, oh, he wanted a broad that looked like the doll. No, it's not that. I just feel like he got the doll because he knows what he likes. And then, oh my God, lo and behold, something happened he never thought was going to happen. He found her in real life. And now he has two of the perfect women.
Is it that much worse than when I watched Pulp Fiction and fell in love with any girl with a bob cut for several years of my life? Is it really that much worse?
No. It's like the same thing.
I think actually, I think I agree with you, Griff. I think it's better that it was before. The reason or the way you need to be worried is if like he starts like dressing you like the sex, you know what I mean? Like this like fucking Jimmy Stewart Vertigo scenario, or Squirtigo, I guess in this case, starts like, oh, put on this dress, but it's like comb your hair like the sex doll does. Like it's like that's when you got to be worried.
He brings you a medicated lotion that makes your skin feel like latex.
Just like drips wax, but not in the sexy Dom way. It's to make your skin feel weird. To encase you. Yeah.
Well, is that better or worse than dressing the doll in your clothes?
Oh.
Like if you're like, babe, have you seen my cardigan? And he goes, no.
No.
Where's Melissa too? I don't know.
he calls the woman Melissa too. Just like from the bathroom. Hey, we're out of toilet paper in here.
Oh my God.
Okay, you are now in a relationship with somebody and you still have the sex doll. That needs to be, speaking of John Wick, that should be buried under fucking cement in your basement. And then like when she leaves you or there's a breakup, that's when you smash it with a sledgehammer.
That is
I
fair.
don't, the fact that you have, I don't know why like this other thing is even necessary at this point in this scenario, unless you're like.
In his defense, they're very expensive.
That's why I'm saying you bury it in cement and under the basement.
Sure.
You don't throw it away.
They're very expensive, and there isn't a lot of resale value.
No,
and
no
they're
shit.
Unrecyclable.
Throwing one away makes you look super guilty.
You can't even throw it away.
Yeah, just like going to a dumpster.
You dismember it.
Yeah,
put it in the suitcase.
It doesn't come with a return box. It comes with an oriental rug for you to just fucking wrap it in. Throw in the nearest dumpster.
What if they just ship it? If they just ship it and it's like the shipping box also turns into a coffin. You just bring the ends in. Just cut here, fold in.
Fold in. Yeah.
I want to tell you the first thought that I had when I read this email, which is that if you bought this sex doll as is, right? Like you didn't pimp my fleshlight, right? You know, like you got it.
Yeah, sure.
Like stock Melissa out of the box. Or box in the box.
Shut up.
If you got this as is off of some website, that means that you could go to a website and relatively find out around about what your price would be. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You could
Yeah, you could like Kelly Blue Book that pussy.
Kelly Blue Balls. Is that anything? Who
That's
cares?
very good. I don't know. This whole thing might get cut out.
Show me the cunt facts.
And that's how it stays in, baby. That's
how it stays in. Oh, someone passed Griff the Rock in the corner. It's up. It's good. Oh, well, we got the episode title. That's good.
Google, can you put cunt in
YouTube video title.
Oh my God. I never thought that I would be on the side of it being a good thing. When I read this email, it gave me like weird heebie-jeebies. Like, he's fucking that dude in that show, you've been trapped. You need to run. But I think this sounds so much sweeter coming through that lens of like, you're his fantasy. That's weirdly sweet. That's weirdly cool.
Also, we don't know. What if it was a pandemic purchase?
True.
And he was being COVID compliant, and I think that means that he's very thoughtful and resourceful and would be a good dad.
The doll has a mask. The doll has a fucking N95 on it. Yeah.
Well, no, the doll thinks it's a plandemic. It's part of the card.
Right. Yeah.
It's like
That's why he broke up with her.
Yeah. You can click on the website Red Pilled Edition. Like, you can get the like completely QAnon psycho doll.
It comes with a card calling it the Kung Flu, and you're like, I gotta break up with the sex
I
doll.
gotta break up the sex doll. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, did one of you call it like a list, like the American Girl dolls?
That's what yeah.
Okay.
It's like the American Girl doll where it comes with a card and it's like, "Hi, I'm Melissa. I don't believe in the government, and I think this whole thing was a plan by the Jews." And you're like, "Oh, I don't know if I can fuck this robot."
Have you heard about their space lasers? But she's also pro-Israel, so it's very confusing.
Well, only now, yeah, because she's also racist.
Now,
yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yo, dump the. Hey, you should dump the sex doll.
You should dump this.
Yeah, Melissa too should get rid of the sex doll.
Assert your dominance. Become Melissa 1.
Melissa Prime.
Could you possibly stumble onto a more sci-fi premise than if you were like to drive out to the wetlands and see a woman disposing of a thing that looks exactly like her? You think you fucking came into some, yeah, exactly. You walked into Annihilation. Like, what is happening?
Okay. I have 2 more sci-fi premises for you that are genuine fears. Because first of all, if I'm Melissa 2, I walk into the closet, I see a sex doll that looks exactly like me. My first thought, me, Armando, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, my first thought, oh fuck, am I a sex doll come to life? Oh shit. Oh no. That's my first thought. I'm immediately certain that this guy Frankensteined me into life. I don't know. He stuck a fucking car battery inside of me and now boom, I have life.
You're Tyra Banks.
Was that how Tyra Banks was born?
Oh, did you? There's this movie called Life Size. It was a Disney Channel movie. And it's about like a Barbie doll. Lindsay Lohan's Barbie doll comes to life and it's Tyra Banks. Yeah, it's like Mannequin, but they don't fuck.
Yeah, so this is like Mannequin, but they fuck a lot. It's my idea. The second premise that I have in my head is
Sorry.
no.
Fuck.
Oh. This is why it's good that we all have different backgrounds.
God damn.
The second premise that I have in my head is less of a movie premise and more of a reason why you should get rid of this thing. You're in the prime of your life right now, and eventually Melissa 1's gonna start to be the younger, hotter version of you, and you gotta get that bitch out of here.
Yeah. Sex dolls don't get gray hairs. Sex dolls don't start sagging.
Silicone stays pretty tight.
Unless you start aging up the sex doll with you.
Oh my God.
Leaving it out in the sun?
Throwing it on the hood of your car in the summer?
Like a fucking fucking Mad Max villain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just a Google search how to age sex doll Reddit. Just
17,000 comments.
The addition of Reddit is so real, dude. That's so real. Oh,
Rough.
all right. I think my advice is going to be take it as a compliment and get rid of the doll.
Or you got to make it look like an accident. it's gotta go, but you got to make it look like an accident.
Oh, do y'all have any outlier advice? Or I feel like in this episode we've really hit a consensus on all of these.
yeah. You should break up with them.
You should break up with them and take the sex doll.
Yes. Correct.
Leave it up during your Zoom calls when you have to go poop.
Oh my god.
Melissa, you seem shocked by what we're telling you.
I think someone's phone's going off. Melissa, we said we're starting a new DEI program. That's very insensitive to look so shocked by this.
Yeah, she has to be sensitive. That's how she lost her last job.
Oh, yeah, get rid of it. It's a compliment, but also get rid of it.
It's weird.
All right, folks. Well, I hope that this has helped in any way. Yeah, if you've enjoyed listening to this show, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram at midnightsnack.tv. That's also like Threads, TikTok, all that fun stuff. And we're on Twitter at midnightsnackla. And yeah, if you want to find me on social media, very easy to find. I'm at Mondo Does Stuff everywhere. That's Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, all that friggin' good stuff. So, go find me, go follow me, go do stuff. Andrew, where can the people find you?
Oh, Yins can find me on Instagram at andrewroses.ig. That's mostly where I am. Not really on Twitter. I'm sorry, X. I'm not really on X anymore. The Superior program. It's where everything's happening. Yeah, you'd find me on Instagram. That's where I'm at.
And I am the _ indoor kid on basically everything.
Nice. Yeah, everything that allows an underscore.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's just no underscore. It's so simple.
Well, fuck yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll be back in either 1 week or 2 weeks, depending on how things go. I'm sorry that I keep saying next week on all the other ones, but maybe it is next week. Maybe it's 2 weeks from now, but we'll see you then. And we love you so much. I've been your lovable boyfriend, Armando.
I've been your lovable long-distance boyfriend, Andrew.
And Griff's making sex doll face.
That's right. This audio platform, there's just a silence.
Audio platform. Yeah. No. Sorry. Can I retake it?
Yeah.
And I'm the sex doll living in your closet, haunting your dreams. Waiting to replace you.
And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Mwah.